right, so as always, we have to do a patron shout out, and I'm gonna do a cop out since this is also their first time on the channel and they're a patron member. So Chance, yay! Thank you for supporting us for being here.
Yay.
Of course. No, I feel like I've been on here so many times, just not like on an official episode.
This is his
Chance's
cherry's getting popped.
Your first episode is the special. Love that.
Oh,
that's what I was waiting for. You know,
he was like, "Wait, I need more black people on the episode. Then I'll come."
All right.
Welcome to the Horror Hour.
We all go a little mad. Get you. Here's Johnny.
Welcome back to the Horror Hour, place we discuss, we debate, we disagree on all things horror. I'm one of the co-hosts here, Yutaka. Hello. And today, we also thought it'd be a really great episode because also it's Black History Month. And not that they deserve more than a month, but we thought we'd talk, or at least I had said, hey, let's talk about some really awesome icons in Black horror. So today, I've got a really awesome group. As always, I will introduce Jay. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you? Just feeling black and proud.
Black and proud.
Love that. Chu, how are you today?
I'm good. It's so nice to be back. I'm good. Happy Blackish Month. Even though the shortest month, like Whitney Houston said,
Whitney Houston said, we need a longer month. Little smile later.
And then, of course, now we also have Chance. How are you?
Yes, I am lovely. Thank you. I am glad to be here celebrating the half of my heritage.
Oh, this is going to be a wild episode. So,
wait, Chance, I have a personal question.
Oh,
yeah.
Can I answer it? Who's black out of your parents?
My mom.
Period. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's a difference.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. Like when the mother. Okay, that's a topic of another day.
That's a topic I want to talk about later. I was curious.
I noticed that when it comes to biracials, when it comes to biracials, when the mother is white and the father is black, they're always very slow. Like the kids are kind of like, look at Drake. Look at Drake.
The way you act.
The way you act.
Y'all, we are starting off.
I have one friend who is the exception to that rule, but other than that, I've never.
My god.
Yeah, I noticed it. It's crazy.
Look at Tia Tamara. Well.
Anyway, so we thought this would be a really good time to talk again about Black horror icons. And so look, there are so many out there, and I am very unprepared after I saw some of the lists that Chu's bringing. Like, wow, I'm
horror
excited.
Icon yearbook over there.
Yeah. So I figure since it's Chance's first time, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. I wanted to mix like a little bit of new with old. You know, we've got a lot of Black horror icons who have been doing this for a long time, but I wanted to talk about somebody who's sort of new but killing it right now, and that's Akilah Cooper, who's the writer of *Malignant* and *Megan*. She's gonna be writing *Megan* 2. I think she did *The Nun* 2 as well, which I haven't seen.
Well, we'll forgive her for that one, but yeah.
Yeah. I love her style of writing when it comes to these movies. She has such, I don't know, like it almost kind of feels like Wes Craven-ish in a way, the way she approaches things with her writing. Ooh. Even though I know Wes Craven doesn't, didn't really write a lot, but I don't know. I just love her, the way she sort of tackles the themes within her story. And she's not scared to like make things really scary and gory. I think they even had to tone back a lot of the stuff that she wrote in *Megan* and even in *Malignant*. So I've just really enjoyed her work.
Tone back stuff have you seen *Malignant*?
Yeah. Well, apparently the script was even like
I haven't seen *Malignant*
more
either.
graphic.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. But
y'all know I love gore. Like that movie
It's
was
super gory.
yes.
I
Well,
I
haven't
wouldn't
seen
say
it yet.
super gory, but the fact to hear that they toned it down, like that's wild to me because I mean it still worked. Malignant is that's how I found out about her as well, and I was just like,
yeah.
I'm sold. Whatever you do, and then Megan. Honestly, that was so well written. It was
Yeah.
so funny and just so
Yeah,
like
it was camp. It was so
it
good.
was. I
And we
You need
mean,
to
don't
watch
have
Child's Play 2.
What?
who?
Sorry, 2 just needs to watch Child's Play.
Oh
No,
yeah.
Yes,
I'm
he
never
does.
watching Chucky. I don't know. It doesn't sit right in my
Why?
spirit. It just doesn't sit right with me. Like I'm never watching that shit.
You don't understand. You
I'm
don't
never watching
understand.
that. Take
Watch
that
it on your
somewhere
own
else.
time then. Don't
Okay,
react to it. Just
anyway.
watch it on your
No,
own
take
time.
that somewhere else. No. Mm-mm.
Honestly, I would kill for a true reaction to
Yes, to
at
I
least
didn't
the
Child's Play.
first two.
I didn't know a black woman was one that wrote Megan and Malignant. I haven't watched
Mhm.
Malignant yet, but I know like it's a cult classic. People really like it a lot for some reason. But I heard that when it came out, like critics were kind of bashing it. Malignant, critics bashed it. They said it wasn't good, but the
Mm.
audience seemed to really like it. So yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and which baffled me because I think people went in thinking they heard the name James Wan and they thought, okay, it's going to be something Saw or something, like some of his really intense. But what you got was a giallo-esque camp horror film, and people weren't expecting that, and that's a shame because that was one of my favorites that year. I was just like,
Yeah, that one took me
damn.
by surprise for
I was
sure.
like, you came out and you kind of just obliterated most of the horror films I saw this year because this is like all I can think about.
And
Yeah.
we don't get a lot of, another reason why I put it on there, we don't get a lot of not only female writers, but black female writers, especially in horror.
horror. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's
Oh, that's true.
that's another reason why I picked her. I can't wait to see what she does with Megan 2. I don't know if she has anything else coming up, but I'm always going to keep an eye out for her. Anything that's written by her, I'm definitely going to see.
I
I
love
didn't
hearing
even know
that.
that, so that's good to
Mhm.
know.
All right. Well then, next I'm gonna go with Jay. I'm just literally going in this square. So, Jay, who do you have?
I'm gonna start out tame. I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna go with Bianca Lawson because one, she has the Fountain of Youth, but she's been in 2 horror-esque roles, Buffy,
Mhm.
and obviously because I'm watching that right now, it's
Oh.
Kendra, the Vampire Slayer.
Well,
Awful- awful accent.
why did you turn off your comments on Twitter? I can't reply.
Because I
Your
didn't
tweets.
want people
Okay.
interjecting. You
Yeah.
can quote it. You can quote
Okay,
it.
okay. I will, because Buffy.
I'll take it off for you.
Buffy is.
I'll just take it off.
Mwah.
No, it's
Mwah.
I'm at the end of season 3 right now, and
I'm on season 6. It's so
okay, yeah,
Ooh.
I like watch it every night. I'm like up to 4 a.m. watching Buffy. But anyways, yeah, she appeared
Wild.
with Kendra, but I also feel like because I remember, like I said, I watched Buffy kind of growing up, but I remember
Mhm.
seeing her face, and obviously with representation, and the first time you really see, black, especially black women in these roles, and for
Yeah.
her to go be the Slayer with Buffy, and Buffy's the chosen one, and she's the white girl, blonde hair, cute, but then to know like, oh, the next one, was a black girl.
Black girl,
That's
yeah.
everything.
That's iconic.
Everything. They
That's-
could have.
oof.
They should have lost the accent, but still, that was everything.
That accent was a choice.
Yes.
And the looks she saved. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Had the ponytail and she had the braids.
Like,
I was like, what
Now
the
you
heck?
guys got me excited to watch Buffy.
And then they gave her
you
the.
have to watch Buffy.
They gave her the. I love too, like that they gave her the name Kendra, because I feel like that's really important too when it comes to seeing black people in these roles.
the name,
They still have the names,
Yeah.
and the same thing with like I said that in Princess and the Frog when I watched it, like how her name was Tiana. They could have very
Mhm.
well named her Ashley or
Yep.
whatever, but they didn't.
Black.
So, anyways, Kendra, Vampire Slayer, but then she's also in Bones, with Pam Grier, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, okay.
That
the
is-
bones.
That's
good.
It's such a good movie. Like it still upholds today, I feel like.
I
Especially
still
when
have
it
to see
comes
it.
to like the graphics and stuff. Obviously, they're not the best, but for the time that they came out and the budget I'm sure they worked with, because it wasn't this, super big Hollywood movie, but they did what they did, what they had. I feel like there's something else I've seen her in. I can't remember, but she plays the role really well of like almost like the black goth, I feel like at that time. And I want to say that kind of was around the same time that Buffy came
if
out.
I'm not correct, I think if I'm wrong, I'm not sure. I think she was also in Vampire Diaries. Part of
Yes, she was.
Bonnie's
She was
heritage.
Bonnie's. Yeah.
She was
a
a
witch.
Oh, I forgot
She was
about
a witch.
that.
Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, she
Didn't they do
was.
Salem? Wasn't she what's the black witch and
Is it this show? What do you call it?
Tituba?
Sabrina? Oh no, I haven't seen that.
No, Tituba was the witch name of with the whole Salem witch trials thing.
Oh
With,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
John. Yeah, I think she was Tituba. If I'm not.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Mhm.
And the fact
Anyways.
that she hasn't aged at all, like she still looks so good.
That's
so
why I'm thinking
distinct.
she really a witch.
Yeah.
She really
No,
is.
it's true.
She looks
It's
just
true.
like she did back in Buffy. Like her skin,
She
like
does. It's crazy.
fountain of youth.
She knows some spell because then she got her daddy with Beyonce mama. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know.
No,
you
let's
know.
talk about that. She's actually saying the truth.
You're doing some witchcraft. You got
Yeah.
Beyonce as a step.
She
as a
sacrifices some
stepsister?
goats.
Yeah, like,
I mean, they're not together no more.
Yeah.
It's fine. She was doing some witchcraft. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go with
she
Bianca
looks
Lawson.
so young. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's
She looks
an icon.
amazing.
But I want to see more of, because I realize that she always does like supporting roles. I want to see more of like a lead role from her. I know it's quite hard for black female actresses, but as a lead actress in a horror movie, especially, have you heard of Michael Jordan and Ryan Coogler that dropped in
I'm
like
so
a black
excited.
vampire movie?
Oh
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
my
Yeah,
god.
she'll
They're gonna
be
have to
perfect
heal
in
me
it.
from the seats. I just know. I
Yes,
just
I'm
know.
so excited for that.
She'll be perfect in the movie. I just know she'll be perfect.
She also kind of has like, if you watch her, she kind of has like this creepy stare
Yes.
that she does. And it's like, it's just like her thing. Like, you know how Kerry Washington acts with her lips or her teeth.
Oh yes.
I feel like Bianca Lawson's thing is like she does this stare and it's so creepy, but it works for her. And so
Yeah.
I feel like she does those roles well. But yeah.
I love.
I can't get
Yeah,
that
I
image
know.
on
You
my
should
head now.
definitely-
I'm like I remember watching Scandal the entire time. I'm like, girl.
I haven't even watched Scandal, but I know so much about
Yeah, I
it.
haven't watched Scandal either.
Didn't you
What?
have a Scandal
I'm surprised
on
you
roll?
haven't, you.
No, I haven't. But it is really good. Like obviously,
Yeah.
Shonda Rhimes is amazing when it comes to writing and
Oh,
stuff.
she gonna write some,
Yeah.
especially if they're in love with a white man.
White.
She
Oh,
gonna write the hell out of that. You know it's a good show.
Not Fitz.
Not my origin.
All right. So next,
This is actually about Chance's parents. That's gonna be her next show. One last chance.
Right.
That's actually about Chance's parents.
not
Oh,
one last.
no.
That's a good
Finale,
time. One last
Chance is born.
chance.
That's good. So next, we've got Chew.
Okay. The problem here is, with the collage I made, it's mostly just like black horror characters, not particularly black actors in horror movies, like great horror movies. But for
Okay.
my first, I'll start little. I think I'll start with Regina Hall, obviously.
Oh,
Regina
yes.
Hall. Is that your list?
she was on my list, of course.
Okay, yes, let me scratch that. My list is long. So
No,
let's-
do it. I'm just gonna add to it. I'm just gonna
Okay.
add.
I'll put Regina Hall. Regina Hall. The fact that in every scary movie, she dies at the end. She always dies at the end
Yeah.
of every scary movie. Then the second one, she comes back like nothing happened. She's like, "Oh, I'm back." Like,
Every
nothing
time.
happened. Like, you understand? She's so iconic, and I won't lie. She actually carried scary movie on her back.
Yeah.
She carried
Yeah.
that franchise
She is
on her
scary
back.
movie.
She is scary movie. So let's start there. So Regina Hall obviously is like the first on my list, and also I've not watched this movie. I think she was in the movie called The Master.
That was on my list because
I
of that
haven't watched
movie.
it. I haven't watched it, but I heard it's really good.
Oh, it's so good, and
I
that's
heard
it
it's really
shows
good.
That
her
movie made me
range
cry.
as
I'm just letting
it's
you know.
so good,
Mm-hmm.
so good.
Yeah, I heard it's a
the
very
other girl in
serious
that is
movie.
really good too.
It's
So
not
good.
comedy compared to like scary movie.
No.
So
No.
the fact she can change her range from comedy to something that serious shows that Regina Hall is really amazing. Amazing. Out of the three scary movies that I've watched, I think my favorite is, I really don't know. I think
I
part
think
two.
two gives her
Yeah.
best lines.
Yeah.
Yes.
She has the most iconic,
Was that the cinema? The one in the cinema? Was that part 2 or part 1?
That was part 1.
That was 1.
Okay,
She
part
was
2
making
was the
fun
one
of
to like
Scream.
this is a skeleton or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's one
yeah.
of like House on Haunted Hill.
bones.
Yeah.
Sydney,
This is
this is
bones.
wrong.
This is bones.
But 3, when Sydney, the TV is
Thank
leaking.
The
I
best.
still haven't seen
is
3.
In fact, you know what she said when she said that a little whitey dog fell down the
A
whole
little
the
white
whole
girl
world
been
gotta
on the
stop.
well again.
And it's true.
Like,
No,
it's
she
her
was saying the
delivery.
truth. Her delivery. You know, when she said that when the because of a little white girl, she fell down the whole world has to stop because of one whitey. And it's true, like because you know what I'm saying? If it was,
Well, that really happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little white girl fell
And
down
the
the
world
well.
really did stop. It felt
Stop.
like it was silly.
That's crazy. But yeah, Regina
I
Hall
love her.
definitely is on my list. Like she's amazing. I want to see her in more like horror movies because her range is
I want to see her in
incredible.
some serious horror.
You need to
serious
watch
horror,
Mad
yeah.
It's
Hatter.
serious well. Like when she beat a girl up in Best Man.
No,
like,
but don't you feel? I feel like don't you guys think that we should bring back like Scary Movie the franchise again? Because I feel like we've gotten so many serious horror movies they can.
I
I
feel
want
like
if the Wayans are part of it. I don't want
Yeah.
if the Wayans are not part of it.
Yeah.
I feel like what happened with the original series is they ran out of horror movies to spoof really at that
Yes.
time, but now I feel like there's been a long enough
Yeah.
time.
Imagine Regina Hall
Yeah.
as Pearl, or you get what I'm saying, or Ma.
I want
I
Regina
could
and,
see her
my
as-
God.
Oh,
Cindy
she'd
back.
be
And
great as
Sydney back.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Regina
can
and Sydney.
have the image
And
in my head.
Shorty. I want all of them back, really. I want all the
Yeah.
original from the first two
Mhm.
back.
That would be
Yep.
so good. That would be so
Oh, you know that would make money too. Like honestly,
do
like
numbers,
they did
Yeah.
that, that
Yeah.
would do
So I'm
numbers.
like, that's a cash cow right there. Why
Mhm.
haven't we done that yet?
They need to bring it
Yes.
back. It's
I wouldn't be surprised if it does end up happening eventually. I don't,
But if
who
they
owns-
made her the main character just because of like the times now, that could be
Yeah.
like spoofing itself of like,
yes.
oh, the black girl's the main character.
that
Mhm.
would be really
Or like
funny.
the best friend becomes the main character.
Yeah.
Oh, that would
And like
be good.
keep the whole Sydney and Brenda thing, but just
Reverse it.
Sydney
Yeah.
was also such a funny character. Like,
she
so
really
dumb.
was though.
Yeah.
She was so dumb. Oh my god! Like,
Oh my god.
because I'm watching That's So Raven again. Such a good show. I love that show.
I
And
watched That's a Raven all the time.
Chelsea and
Chelsea.
Sydney.
Chelsea
They are
is so
literally they have
funny.
the same intellectual level.
Chelsea has.
That's so
Oh
slow.
my God! Yes, they.
Do
No,
you
they
carry
do.
a lunchbox?
Do you carry a lunchbox?
But
That episode was so good. It was so
that's the
good.
best episode. We can talk about
Yeah.
that after hours, but
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna. All right. Yeah. No, because Chance knows I'm gonna pick this person, and and this is gonna be spoiler if you've not seen, which you've probably at least seen 2 of these films, maybe at least one. I know you all have seen, and I'm gonna go with LL Cool J, and here's the reason why. I cannot think of a single horror film that he's been in that he's
survived.
died.
Yeah.
he been in
Yeah.
more than what movies?
Yep. See, you've got
Which one?
Was it Deep Blue Sea?
Deep Blue
Mhm.
Sea,
Yeah, Deep Blue Sea.
Halloween, H2O, and
I haven't seen it.
Mindhunters.
I never seen.
Yeah, and I don't think he's ever. Well, I think in H2O he was more of kind of supporting, but like Mindhunters, he's definitely a co-lead.
That's what I remember. That's the main thing I
can't
remember.
if he's a co-lead or not.
Seen H2O,
but-
but like I don't remember it.
But it's still like, again, it definitely defeats those tropes of the black person dying first. I mean, he survived,
Yes.
and
Yep.
he's also just very dreamy. But I really do
Lips.
enjoy him, and also
Let's start there.
he's had a great career in general, and I would like to
It's
see
like
him
the
do
Bill
more
Queen
horror.
Latifah.
He is. He
Yeah.
really has she been in a scary movie besides like
No,
scary
just
movie?
rom-coms. Oh, just a scary
Oh,
movie.
she would kill. She would kill
She
in a,
would
like
kill.
a for real scary movie.
Who?
She
Mm.
will.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah. I could see that.
Wait, she
Ooh,
was
she
in a
was
scary
sweet.
movie.
Which
What?
one? So the scary movie, the franchise.
Yeah,
but
scary
not
movie.
an actual.
Oh.
But I mean, like as an actual.
Horror
Oh
movie.
yeah, because she played Morpheus's wife. She
I
was
only know that because I've
Oracle.
seen the poster of that movie. I
Uh-huh.
haven't seen the movie. I've seen the
She
poster. and
was.
She's on there.
It was like one of the ones without Brenda. So, but yeah,
I think it's like probably 5 or something
5.
like that.
Yeah.
I thought she
Yeah.
was in the one. I thought Brenda was in it.
Oh no, that was the third one. You're right. I'm
That was
sorry.
the third
Yeah,
one. She
that's
was
right.
in it.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
she was in
She
it.
was
Oh, okay.
like,
Because when she beat
yeah.
that woman up,
Where's she
oh
stop
my
that?
god.
Are you crazy? Come on.
But yeah, that's
Oh.
mine. I think he's. I would like to see him do more, but of course, I mean, he was what 16 years in
mm.
NCIS. So
I'm about to say, yeah, isn't
I
he pulled
forgot
the
he was
Ice
doing that.
T?
Yeah,
He pulled the Ice T.
right. He did.
They get on black rappers get on the cop show. They're gonna be on there for a minute.
pretty sure like Ice-T makes almost $500,000 an episode too.
Probably.
Hey, good for him.
Damn.
Been on there for a minute.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I did just watch
and
Law and
really
Order
still has never
SVU.
had a real story, which is crazy. But I mean, he did, but like
True.
not as in depth as everyone else is.
Well, no. Just remember he had his gay son.
I said he had a story,
Oh, yeah.
But
that
not-
was his story.
like everybody else. Just say here, just take it.
Yeah, Chance, what's your next one?
For my next one, I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick Ken Foree, who has been doing horror since Night of the Living Dead, 1978.
Whoa.
Is that the black guy in that?
Yes, he's also in the Devil's Rejects.
Mm-hmm.
He is in he's
Oh,
in
the white passing guy.
No, not that one. Not
Oh.
Sid Haig. Wait. So me and all right, I have to tell you the
you gotta
story.
explain. You gotta explain.
Let me check.
I told Jay last I found this
Devil's
website
Rejects.
that lists all black actors that have been in all horror movies, stuff like that. So it was a list. So I was kind of going through refreshing my memory, and Sid Haig was in there. And I was like, I said Jay picture. I'm like, why is he on this list? So I looked him up, and they said his parents are Armenian. And Jay's like, well, he's kind of white passing, so like he's invited to the cookout,
He just look light. I don't know.
Ken Foree has been doing horror for as long, and he starred in Night of the Living Dead as the black lead, which was super rare
Mhm.
back then.
Yes.
I think even there was a lot of death threats sent and stuff like that because of it to the people making the movie and everything like that. So yeah, for him to step up back then and do that, I think that's amazing. And just the fact that he's kept going with so many horror classics.
Yeah, you're
classics
right.
throughout the years.
I just searched for his name. Like his
Yeah.
filmography is like horror. Like damn.
Yeah, he's one of those actors that stuck with the genre. Like I said, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead. I think
Dawn of the
he
Dead.
was he in the Leatherface that we just watched? Oh no, that's the next one I'm doing.
That's the one I told you I'm
Okay.
not watching.
Part 3, yeah. He's in
That's
Texas
the-
Chainsaw 3.
It's not a great Texas Chainsaw, but yeah, Chance is like, hey, Utaka, if you want to come to the Texas, I was like, no, I'm gonna have to pass. I was like, I'm not even.
He's
gonna
like, no, I'm
finish
cool
that.
on that one.
I'm good.
But no, yeah, and he's still doing stuff. I can't remember what he was in last, but it wasn't that long ago. I know, like I said, Devil's Rejects. I haven't seen From Hell or 3 from Hell, the last one in that trilogy. So I don't know if he's in that one, but yeah, he's a legend for sure.
He looks like this guy that sung what do you call this song? Gangsta Paradise. What's the name of this? The guy
Coolio?
that- yeah, they look alike. Yeah, they do. I thought it was the one. I was like, oh, he passed away. Oh, no, in the sense, no, in the sense that I don't mean like, you know what I'm saying. So I thought it was the one. He looks like him.
Oh
him.
my god.
I can't. All right, Jay, who's your next pick?
Journey Smollett, I feel like, is a really good actress in the couple horror
Eve's
things. She
Bayou.
had Eve's Bayou.
Yeah.
And she was, I rewatched that movie recently, and not only like it's a horror movie in a lot of ways,
Mhm.
life and with the whole, voodoo magic, witchcraft part of it. But for her to be so young in that movie and the
And she gave a good
emotions
performance. Like
that she brings, if that movie had come out like today with her in it, it would have been a wrap. She would have racked up awards, but obviously also Lovecraft Country.
She deserved awards also for that.
She is just so good. And she's such an underrated actress. Like,
Mhm.
she should be,
anything she's in is amazing.
amazing. But I feel like she's still not as decorated, as these other actresses, which is crazy to me. And she's been doing this, obviously,
Since she was young.
since she was tiny.
Yeah.
So it's like, why isn't she bigger? And she had
And
a
she's light
scandal.
skinned,
She had a
so I don't
her
understand.
whole brother had a scandal. Like
Yeah.
that should have really took her to the top.
Yes.
Like you have a gay brother who had one of the biggest scandals.
He's still in media about
Oh,
it too.
Yes.
that's her brother. I thought I heard the
Yes.
last name, so I thought maybe you
Yeah.
said the last
That's her
name.
brother.
It's her whole
Oh.
family is all her siblings were like that is a show growing up that they
Oh,
were like
okay.
it was like a sitcom of like all her siblings, like a scripted sitcom of like the Smollets. And I think her other brother and sister have a like a cooking renovation show on I don't know, one of them low budget black channels that come on my TV. but yeah, and
She was supposed to have a spinoff of, but I think it's essentially dead because, Misha Green, that's who wrote Lovecraft Country. She was going to be the person who was going to be headlining the Black Canary spinoff on Max. And Journey Smollett was going to come back and reprise.
Yeah, because she was
it's essentially now, I believe, dead in a sense. I have not heard anything about it.
I hate that for her.
And it sucks because I really was so excited when they announced that. I was like, hold up. You got Misha Green writing this, and you've got Journey Smollett. I'm like, I'm sold. And then sadly,
that's so sad. Wasn't she in? I think she was in another like thriller on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet, but she had a daughter. I think. I want to say it's a thriller.
That's funny you brought that up though, because when I was before doing this and looking stuff up, I came across Eve's Bayou because that was another movie directed by a
Have you
black
ever seen it?
director. No, I haven't. But they were saying like,
I watched it when I was young.
while
It's so
not a lot
good.
of people might not call it an exactly horror film, it definitely has a lot of horror elements.
Yeah,
and they gave that movie a lot of praise. So
it's more like
definitely need to check it out.
supernatural. But when it comes into like, I mean, honestly, there's not a lot of black horror movies.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to expand, you know,
But
the
I haven't
category a little
seen-
bit. But it's such a good movie, and it's
I think-
more when you watch it as you get older. There's like more meanings into it as you watch it.
I
would
can't believe
count-
she was in True Blood.
I would count Temptation as horror.
Wasn't she?
Have you seen Tyler Perry's Temptation?
A horror? Shut
It's
up.
horror.
Wait, hold up.
I
You have
haven't
watched
seen
it. You have watched it, right?
I don't think I've
Shut
seen
I've
that.
not seen Temptation Confessions of a Marriage Counselor.
Trauma. Trauma. Trauma.
Well, any Tyler Perry movie is gonna be trauma.
Trauma. Like,
Oh,
Any
Tyler Perry.
movie. The wigs alone are trauma. Like, what
Like,
do you mean?
Wigs
yes, the week alone is trauma.
Oh Lord.
But that is one of Tyler Perry's better non-Medea movies that I do like.
Yeah, so count that. If you want, don't react to it. Watch it.
Yeah,
It's
don't
horror.
react to
It's
that.
definitely
So-
horror.
How about Lovecraft Country? Because I didn't watch that because it got canceled, and I hate starting
That
shows
show
like that
is
don't have an ending.
amazing.
Is
no,
it still
it's
okay to
self-contained.
watch?
It's
It's self-contained. I could watch like the first
Yeah.
season and feel like,
Yes,
okay, maybe I'll do
that
that.
show was so good. That okay.
I heard a lot of good things about it.
I
So
love
good.
what's her the sister.
That's what I was gonna say.
yeah.
Wunmi Masaku, her performance.
Yes, yeah, it was so good.
Oh, she was actually on
That
my
whole
list.
cast though is really like
She's also like a horror girl
Amazing.
because she's in this horror movie called His House.
I haven't
I
watched
haven't
it yet.
watched
It's on my
I-
list.
I
I heard
haven't
it's
seen
so
it either.
good. She's in that movie. It's on my list. She's amazing.
All right, Chew, it's your turn.
Ugh. Okay, so I would just because these are like Jordan Peele's sons, so I'll just make them two: Kiki Palmer and Daniel Kaluuya, both of them,
Mhm.
because they're Jordan Peele's sons.
Oh,
Kiki Palmer is amazing. Like I feel she is the new black
love her.
horror girl. She's amazing, and she showed her range well in Nope because she always gets side characters and stuff. But she got to lead the movie with Daniel Kaluuya, and she did a very good job. She was
did.
so amazing. The last scene where she was riding the bike,
yes.
that scene was so incredible. Then the bike now like slid. It
Slade.
was so good. Like
Someone told me
you
that's
Slide.
like
you know
homage
what that's
to, like,
from?
Yeah, it's like from
Akira.
some-
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
It's
you,
from Akira.
Chew. Yes.
from Akira.
Someone
That
told
was
me
the-
that in my reaction, like in
Yeah.
the comments, and I went to go watch it, and I was like,
That bike fight, like when they put that in the trailer, one, I was just like, you shouldn't have spoiled that. But two, I was like,
Yeah.
that is so badass. She looks so awesome.
So
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite Jordan Peele horror movie is Nope.
Thank you.
Okay.
Personally, I prefer that to Get Out. I'm sorry.
I do
know
too.
why. I feel like white people like Get Out a little too much. I don't know why.
I've
don't know
noticed
why.
that though.
I
I've
don't know
noticed
why.
that. Anytime they talk about Jordan Peele, they're like, "Oh, well, I
Oh,
like Get Out."
I like
but
Get
I
Out.
mean, the
Well,
other couple were.
Nope is weak. Why
I
do you
would like
Get Out?
Nope.
No, Nope is
Okay,
my favorite.
well, ooh, yeah,
Nope
Us
no,
is
I
my
know
that's
favorite.
critics.
Us is personally my favorite, but I
Also,
love
is
Nope
really
too.
good. Nope
This
is
is
my
good.
favorite.
But I don't
Nope
know.
is my
Yeah, but for some
favorite.
reason, Nope. Just
In terms of rewatchable value, I'll give it to Nope easily. The cinematography, the acting, the storytelling, everything is
The
Nope.
cinematography, yeah, so
Nope
good.
was amazing. After I reacted to it, I watched it at the cinema, IMAX, and wow.
Oh yeah,
I was blown
it's
away.
a love letter. Like Jordan Peele did a love letter to all his favorite horror and sci-fi films, and I think that just says so much. I know, like Nope is not like Nope's probably my second favorite, but I have to love and respect how much he put in to that film and how much, like, again, to have Daniel Kaluuya and Kiki, like he just was uplifting them, and I love that. And oh my gosh, the fact I think isn't he doing another movie with Daniel Kaluuya?
Yeah, Daniel Kaluuya
Yes.
that definitely like his sons. Like, you know how Martin Scorsese had like Leonardo DiCaprio and
yeah.
Robert. Yeah, so it's Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer. Hopefully, he gets to use Ayo Edebiri because I love her so much. I just
Oh
hope
my
he gets to
God.
use her because she's
Ayo.
amazing. She's amazing.
I would love to see her in a straight up horror film, like straight up horror. Oh,
so yeah, Keke Palmer is also she was the Scream Queens.
Scream Queens.
Scream Queens was so funny. I mean, not fully horror, but it's
there's
still counts as
Animal,
horror.
which I don't think you've probably seen, but
No,
that's
I've seen that with
that's a straight up creature
Liz
feature.
Is her last name Gillies?
You told me about
Liz
that.
Gillies, yeah, from
Gillies? Yeah. Victorious.
Yes.
And I haven't seen it, but wasn't she in the Scream TV show?
Yeah. Oh,
see, I haven't seen the
We don't talk about that season.
Oh, was she? I can't remember.
You're
She was.
I haven't seen what somebody mentioned.
I didn't watch it, but I know I know she has a good scream. I know she has a good scream though because she can do Angela Bassett.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I know she can scream.
I love her, Angela.
I mean, I've loved Keke Palmer since Aquila and the Bee. So
it's the fact that I always, growing up, I always said that Keke Palmer looks so much like Angela Bassett to me. And I'm an idiot. And I kept saying, I was like, they should play mother and daughter. They should play mother and daughter. They did in Aquila and the Bee. And it never clicked until I like was sitting there watching. I'm like, they did play mother and daughter.
Yeah, she's got range. And I mean,
range.
she's also, I think
she can interview. Like,
she's the first black winning black female game show host. Yeah, Emmy winning.
What game show?
Password.
She hosted it?
She does. Yeah, it's still on.
Oh.
I did not know this.
Yeah, it was that was such a great night for Emmys because she won and then Storm Reed won as well.
Ugh, Storm.
I still need
to see the Nun too for her.
Oh, she's in there?
Mm-hmm.
And you
I know
just
she
did
can scream too.
You did the first Conjuring already, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Conjuring and Annabelle.
Okay.
So yeah, Keke Palmer is and Daniel Kaluuya too, both of them. I feel like Daniel Kaluuya is one of the new Scream Kings now. I don't know who else is a Scream King except from Justin Long. Daniel Kaluuya is amazing.
Justin Long is the Scream King of douchebags, and he does it so well, though.
He does it
so well. So I'm not mad.
He plays that role.
Who is another Scream King?
Like I think, current, like new.
Yeah, new.
George is right, but it is Kyle Gallner.
It is. It really is Kyle Gallner. If I had to think about it,
I like him.
Resurgence.
He's great.
Yeah. We just don't talk about the new Nightmare, or not new Nightmare. I'm sorry, the Nightmare remake.
Who's that?
Kyle Gallner. What would you have?
I know him from the Haunting in Connecticut.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I never saw that.
Haunting in Connecticut.
What? I love Haunting in Connecticut.
It's good. I'm trying to think of what you would know him into because
a lot of. Let me look.
Like he's becoming bigger now. He was in Smile.
I like his look. Like he just has a really unique face to me.
He's in The Passenger. Ooh,
I think you put Smile on a poll one time.
He was Jennifer's body.
That's right, Jennifer's body.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, yes.
Not us making a black episode about a white man. Let's
Anyway,
next.
all right,
Googling white
so
man.
I know I said already when Misaka was on my list and we talked about her. So I'm going to take this opportunity since we were talking about Jordan Peele. I mean, the fact that she does not have it, she's an Oscar-winning actress, but she should have she should have been nominated. And I will always take the opportunity to talk about Lupita Nyong'o in general is hands down a phenomenal actor.
That's my next question, but yeah.
She's incredible in Us. I mean, she's playing two different roles, and oh my god, she is that movie. Like, oh, I
think that's why that's my favorite one so much. Is just her performance.
Yeah, her performance.
Like,
yeah,
it's the fact that it was never awarded anything. It disgusts me, to be honest, because that is acting.
Can you do her voice, Chu?
Oh,
when she was like, "It's our time now." That was insane. I don't know how she did it. I don't know how, but that was crazy. That was no. She's.
I can never get over.
She's up there with Toni Collette in terms of like horror performances.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Toni Collette in Hereditary.
I've
never seen anything
Little
better.
Monsters yet?
Yes,
no, but I want to.
So that's a horror comedy with Lupita
good.
as well.
Yeah,
it's so good. It flew.
Her as a like pre-K teacher also makes so much sense. Like she's so cute and pretty to be a pre-K teacher. But then
she really, oh my god, she's such a phenomenal actress in anything. But I love when she does horror. I love when she's
scared. She just does scared well. Like she does that little shake too good.
Yes, she does it well. Now I'm very sure that this new Quiet Place that's coming out. It will be amazing.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I'm super excited.
I haven't watched the trailer either.
I'm going to tell you right now.
I don't watch trailers anymore. I'm not doing it.
I don't know if it'll get awards buzz, but from everything that I've read about it and from I know the plot, so I'm going to leave it there because but if it does get awards buzz, she would be why it gets awards buzz. And I'm like, that makes me so excited. I cannot wait to see this film.
From the trailer alone, I was amazed. I was like, like she didn't even say a word, but I was sold. Like she was quiet, but I was sold. She's amazing. She's amazing.
When does that come out?
June.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, June.
I love summer horror.
I have a feeling this is going to be a huge hit. Which makes me happy because she is the lead, and just just makes me very happy for her. So
also, I really want to appreciate Jordan Peele because apparently before Us, Lupita wasn't getting any movie role after she won an Oscar. She wasn't getting any movie role before Jordan Peele made her act in Us. So like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It literally makes no sense.
Well, if you look it up, this is crazy. A lot of Best Supporting Actress Oscar winners, it's like a curse. It's like it's great to be awarded, but many of them go years without acting.
And guess what? The people that mostly win it, Black women. Yeah, I'm not playing the race card, but it has to be said.
It's not. I mean, you're not wrong.
It's a fact.
If you look, I mean, let's be serious. I'm pretty sure if we think about in terms of acting, whether it be supporting or lead, people of color are vastly under awarded as opposed to a lot of white mediocrity.
Yeah.
If a white girl had got up and did what Beyonce did in Obsessed, they would have won an Oscar.
No, it's true.
Beyonce does not deserve an Oscar for that performance. I love me some Beyonce down.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Her acting is a little. But let her do that. She would have won an Oscar for that.
I forgot who she was up against the year of Dreamgirls though, because that was a
Dreamgirls.
Year.
That's a different Dreamgirls and Cadillac Records. I'm gonna put those in a different category. She did that.
She did that
kinda in Dreamgirls, the singing parts, but
the acting parts.
Fair. All right.
You come into my house. Where am I supposed to go, Sharon?
Oh my god, I love it.
I love Beyonce, but
yeah, Lupita is amazing.
I just had to get a point with it.
That's fair. All right, Chance.
All right, so I'm gonna pick. I left this one untouched because I wanted to give you guys a chance to pick it. But this
Here you
is someone
go.
who
He don't
I
say
grew.
it.
I grew up with this person, and they're still going strong. That's Tony Todd. Tony Todd, Candyman himself. His Candyman performance is so terrifying and so effective that, like, even in the sequels that aren't that great, they're still effective because of his performance. He's gone on to do so many things even outside of horror as well. I mean, he just voiced Venom in Spider-Man 2, which is cool. He's done a lot of voice work as well. But he's always, from what I've never got the chance to meet him, but from what I've heard, he's just like one of the nicest people, down to earth. He goes to horror cons all the time. After all these years, he's still showing up. He's always posting. If you follow him on Twitter, he'll post like things that fans will bring him and draw him up, stuff like that. Like, he just really appreciates the position he's in and the people around him, and you could tell. And he's just been, I mean, Final Destination, like, he's been,
the fact that he's going to be back for the next one.
Not only is he going to be back, he's not even going to be a cameo now. He's actually going to be like an actual character with story and everything, not just the coroner that comes rolling bodies out saying a few lines. Yeah, like, he's actually getting a full-on role in the new Final Destination, which is really cool.
That series.
I don't know if you need to watch some of the Candyman sequels, but I will say, like, in 2 and 3, I mean, he was, people are like, what? But he was sexy in Candyman, and 2 and 3, they lean into like his sexy elements. There's a scene in the sequels, because
I think I've seen 2, and I don't think
one of them they're like dripping honey on his bare chest. I'm like, are we watching what I think we're watching?
Okay.
When the Skinamax is going
like, this was not a sexy occurrence. He got his arm chopped off.
No, I personally like the second
he
movie.
did get that too, but he just, I mean, Tony Todd is ooh.
You know what I just realized? They really tried to make him Kunta Kinte.
What?
Wait, is George in this episode? No.
And they cut off his arm. But I mean, Kunta Kinte, they cut off his foot. But still,
I'm sure there was some.
He was like the Kunta Kinte of villains. Kunta Kinte.
I haven't watched Candyman, but I remember
his
voice is very like sexy and
deep.
It's so nice.
Oh, when he says "be my victim," it is just like I melt every time.
I personally like the second one. I really do not like the third one, but I have a lot of fun with the second one. The second one I at least had fun with, but the third one was like, I think it was straight to 8, like Showtime or some shit like that.
HBO. It was an HBO original movie.
An HBO original movie. Not very good at all, but I really enjoyed the second one. It's in New Orleans. A lot of New Orleans flavor in it, so I enjoyed it.
The second, and the kills are disgusting in that one.
Yeah.
I need to watch. I didn't even know there was a third one.
You don't need to watch it.
I'll watch it, but
you can watch it. But yeah,
it started like a Baywatch babe. I think what's her name, Donna Jericho.
I think she was the
lead.
Pamela Anderson replacement, wasn't she? Like once Pamela, yeah.
But I love Tony Todd though, and you know what? I give him credit because he's in a lot of also like just horror films. I feel like sometimes he's also like, it's a check. I'm gonna take it because if you're gonna cast me, And then he's in some really low budget but really fun horror films that people don't know of, and that's why like I just say search out his filmography. You'll find
even like
good ones.
He was in The Crow. If you can consider that horror or not. He was in The Rock, which is not horror, but still. He played a character in The Rock, the Michael Bay movie.
I was going to say, hold up. I wanted to make sure we're talking about the same movie with Sean Connery. And
yeah. He played one of the henchmen in there.
What?
Yeah, he has a really funny one-liner in there.
I need to watch all of these movies.
So was Candyman like the first? Was Candyman like the first black villain we've had? Because I know it's very popular.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the first.
I think it's the one that remember the most, because wouldn't the first one be
I was gonna say,
wasn't it Blackula?
I was gonna say Blackula, but I mean, yeah.
But it's not as popular as Candyman.
No. And I think what's really great about Tony Todd's performance and just the character is, honestly, it is people. I mean, Candyman's had probably some of the, I would say, the least amount of a franchise, but that character is up there with the giants. Like
it transcends the movies.
One of the like icons of horror.
Yeah.
And so that I do like, I love and I appreciate that. But I mean, God, and even the remake that they just did with
I like
Oh,
the
I
remake.
love the remake. I still think the
Oh,
remake's
yeah.
really good. I like the original better. Just
yes.
because it's the original for me. Like honestly, I don't have a reason besides it's the original.
I love how they tied it
But-
in.
Yeah,
That's what got me.
That's the good,
I was
the
like,
amazing part about
oh
it.
shit! Like,
I know,
what?
like I remember in the
watched
theater when
it.
that moment happened.
Oh.
I like
Ew.
screamed.
You gotta watch.
I was like,
At least watch Candyman for like
For
his-
February,
Yeah, I'm
right?
doing it next week. I'm going to react to it next week.
You should watch both back to back and like
Oh,
release
yeah.
the original and like you're gonna love it. I know
Mhm.
you and what I've seen. Like you're
I'm
going
going
to
to watch
love
it next
Candyman.
week, surely.
I
So
remember
good.
when the remake came out, and I love Jordan Peele, but it pissed me off when everybody was like, "Oh, Jordan Peele's new movie." I go, "No, it's Nia DaCosta's movie."
Mm-hmm.
She,
Yeah, a lot of
And
people were
then-
like, "Oh, Jordan Peele's
Jordan
Candyman."
Peele,
Like,
yeah.
no.
I was like, "Don't you write off her?"
Yeah.
And she is the first black director to have a black female director to have a #1 hit, which is
Mhm.
crazy to me. That that's why it pissed me off that people really hated on the Marvels. When if you watch some of her interviews, she talks about all her influences, and I'm like, I love that. And she just.
I can't wait to see that movie. Honestly, the Marvels. I haven't seen it
It's
yet. but
not like I know why people trashed on it, and I'm like, I don't get it. I was like, you just hate seeing 3 females be the lead, but what else?
Yeah. I think one of my favorite things though, like with Candyman, like the new Candyman and like Jordan Peele with these new black horror movies, is I love how he incorporates like black songs into the trailers and makes them creepy. That is one of my
Yes.
favorite things. Like the Say My Name for Candyman.
Oh,
that
that
was
was
so smart.
What song did you use for
I got
us?
5 on
I got
it.
that was
got
Yeah,
5
on it.
on
That's
it.
still my favorite
that
one.
was good.
Yes. Like
What
it's
did
just,
they do one for Nope? I can't remember. They
No.
did it, but they had a clever still trailer with them, the character saying "Nope" over and over
Oh,
throughout
yes,
the
yes.
dialogue.
Yo,
what if they
yeah.
did? What if he did No 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 by No No
Without
No
the same.
Destiny's Child
Keep-
remix?
That'd
If he would have like
been-
slowed that down for that,
Okay. Ooh.
That would've
Keep the Destiny's
Jordan
Child
Peele-
theme
Jordan
going.
Peele-
That would have been dope.
yeah,
Jordan Peele. Why am I talking about black icons? Jordan Peele is just amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like
He was on my list, but
he's
I,
like
He's-
a duh kind of like answer.
He's
but-
Yeah.
revolutionizing horror, in my opinion.
what
Oh,
he
yeah.
did with Get Out, Get
Mhm.
Out changed the game. We have to
Yeah.
be honest. It changed the game. When he brought out that movie, so many people tried to replicate that kind of movie, get like that kind of movie, but they weren't getting it right. So Jordan Peele is amazing. And the fact that he started off as a comedian to being a serious filmmaker, not just any filmmaker, but horror is incredible.
Oscar-winning
He
filmmaker.
inspires
Like,
me a lot.
and he made his own company.
he
Yeah,
did,
Monkey Paw,
Yeah.
yeah.
which
Who's
is oh man.
I like that he's giving other black creators the chance to make horror movies under that umbrella, because I believe a lot of people seem to think, I don't think so at least, that he's making the People Under the Stairs remake, but really it's his company and he's bringing in someone else to actually write and direct the
can't
movie. But
wait.
I love that he's doing that.
Yeah.
We're getting a chance for not only like black creators to make horror movies, but on a big budget, on a bigger
Yes.
scale.
Yeah.
So that's why I really appreciate him too for
I'm
doing that.
putting it out there. I'm going to work with him. Like it's going to happen. I'm going to work with
Okay,
Jordan
come
Peele.
on.
Like I'm putting it
Yeah.
out there. It's going to happen. Like
Okay.
because he's amazing.
Amen.
He's amazing.
Yes.
He's amazing. He is.
Remember me when you get up there.
Right? We were on
You
this
laughing,
episode
but
with you. Well, one
Really
last thing I
well.
wanted to say about that whole when you were saying with Jordan Peele and Nia DaCosta, I really blame that on the marketing, because even
Oh
my mom,
yeah, absolutely.
even my mom called me. She's like, Jordan Peele's making a new Candyman movie? I'm like, it's not Jordan Peele, Mom. It's I'd explain it to her, but yeah, it's really the marketing. They totally threw her under the bus.
Jordan Peele.
You're right. And
I love
it's like
that.
that with every movie that comes out under his production company. She's like, she did that with People Under the Stairs. Jordan Peele making under People Under the Stairs movie. I'm like, well, he's not really directing, Mom, but yeah, it's still gonna be good.
I mean, that's the one thing I will also give him to now. Like, when you know that his production company, or if he's attached to a movie, you're getting quality. And that says a lot, because there are a lot of people out there who put out a lot. They could be a big name. Ooh, I'm going to get hate for this, but I'm going to say it. Scorsese. love you to death, but
Mm.
okay. You could put out, I don't know, say a movie where you tell it from a white lens and people love it and forget everything it's about, but that's cool. It's still, but with Jordan Peele, you're gonna get something special, and so with his
Yeah.
production company,
Yeah.
and again, like you said, he is uplifting Black talent and
Mhm.
he's finding new talent, and I freaking love that because we need more of that.
Yeah,
Yes.
did you see the trailer of there's this new movie coming out with Dave Patel? It's like an assassin.
Yes.
I
Monkey
want to
Man?
see
Monkey
that
Man.
so bad.
Yeah, that looks so good.
I'm going to be there opening nights. Like
I
I'm going to
bet
be
you
there
are too. I
opening night.
just saw how your face went. You're like,
No, it's coming out on my birthday, actually. It's coming out on my birthday. So I'm going to be there opening night. Like,
When does it come out?
April,
David-
I think
Woo!
April 15th. So like
I
I'm
am
that's
ready
soon.
for that.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Dang, that movie, that trailer was slick. It was sexy, and I mean the cast in general. But oh man, I'm ready for it.
That's how you do a trailer for sure. Because
Yeah,
I think everybody that's
incredible.
seen that is ready for it.
I already forgot who we're on. I think Jay.
I think it's
your
Jay.
turn.
Yeah, it's Jay's
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, sorry, I'm like writing things that are coming to my mind. We mentioned her name a couple times, but we didn't really talk about her. So Angela Bassett,
Of
because
course.
Mother.
mother. I mean, you have Coven, you have Vampire in
my
Brooklyn,
God.
which I've seen. I don't remember, so I can't really.
Oh, I love
Talk
him
on it, but I
and it's a
know
Wes Craven
that-
film, and
I remember she ate the parts I do remember.
I'm honestly upset I didn't do that watch along with you because I can't wait to
mean,
see
if
you
you wanna
watch
watch
that
it
again.
again.
Jay, can we
Yes.
Jay, can we
Yes.
watch along, please? Can we
I think
watch
you, it's your
along,
schedule
please?
too.
You're the one.
Wait, hold up.
No, it's not me. I'm serious.
Hi, you're the problem. Hi, you're the problem.
No, I'm serious. Like, please.
All right, you give me a time and date. I'm ready. You let me
Definitely.
know.
Chew just being.
Definitely.
Anybody want to watch on? Just let me know.
Because I watch along is so fun. But yeah, Angela Bassett
really
is
are.
incredible. She's so amazing.
Yes. What's the other like sci-fi movie?
There's been a lot. Was she in?
I know,
Sunrise.
I know what
gotta
you're
look it
talking
up.
about, but I can't
What
think of the name.
the white guy that doesn't really
I have the
tell you
poster.
anything, but
Not the white guy.
what is that? She was in American Horror Story twice. The one with the Lady Gaga Hotel season
Yeah.
2. And I mean,
She
The
was
fact
also
she
in
was
Freak Show.
oh,
as well.
and Freak Show. But I think her. I don't know. I do like her in Freak Show a lot too, though.
no, the fact she was the best American Horror Story Coven. I mean,
Coven.
Oh, she was.
I feel like she made it really.
But
if I have
Coven
to be-
is
Coven would not been what it was without.
Wait,
her.
she was in
Without her.
Critters 4.
I did not know that. Okay, what?
Maybe
What?
watch a
I need to
chance
see
just so I
this
can watch
now.
it through you.
I'm gonna watch it because
What
I've
is
only
the
seen
name
the
of that
first Critters.
movie? I watched it not too long ago.
And
too.
Brad Dourif
Strange
in it with
Days.
her?
Oh, Strange Days.
Strange
I was
Days.
thinking of Supernova, by the way,
Oh,
but
wait.
Strange
Yeah.
Days with Ray Fiennes. That movie is so much fun.
I
Yes.
remember
I
that
watched
poster.
randomly on I think it was like on HBO Max or something. I just like it popped up and I ended up watching it while I was editing, and I was like, I stopped editing for a minute just to watch it. I was like, oh, that's kind of
what movie is
good.
that?
Strange
Oh,
Days.
What happened
The
to
bad
Minutes?
dude from the
Angela
Crows in
Bassett.
it?
Yeah, it's like I don't remember hearing of it.
Juliette
really. Like,
Lewis?
I just saw her on the cover and I was like, Angela Young right here. Like, let me.
Get into
But it
it.
was a really good movie.
It is. It's. Oh, I love that movie.
Well, yeah, she carried American Horror Story Coven on her back.
I'm
She
trying
and
to see what
Jessica Lange.
Jessica Lange.
She was
Yeah.
in Shrek.
They were so amazing. Oh, I need to watch it again because I can't really remember what happened in Coven, but she was incredible in it. She was so
Oh,
incredible.
she's so good.
And the fact she was a witch was iconic because I love black witches.
Yes.
So it was just amazing.
Well, the fact that like I feel like whenever you like when there's black witches, it's like that's where it kind of came
Yeah.
from, and that's why
Yeah.
like the Salem witch trials things. You have like Tituba, who was the slave who
Yeah.
knew witchcraft and stuff. So yeah,
Also, I feel like now that Ryan Murphy is flopping, he should do like a spin-off of the witches from American Horror Story Coven because
that
we
should have
don't
been
really
a show
know.
in itself, just called Cousin.
Yeah, exactly. Because we don't really know like enough about them. He just like I don't know because
Especially
Like,
with
I
there
would
being
like
bad.
to see Gabourey Sidibe back on TV.
Yeah,
Love
The
her.
fact that they had so many witches and there's so much backstory of each witch that they could go down.
You can flush
Yeah.
it
That
out.
would have been a great show.
You should do that because it's flopping bad. It's crazy.
I
Well-
haven't watched American Horror Story in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't heard anybody talk about American Horror Story like that since the summer 1984 one.
Well, the new one is with Kim Kardashian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's
That's
one
not
way.
good.
That's
Not
a
the
bad
size.
start.
Everybody says.
If you watch it, all Kim Kardashian is doing is playing herself.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't feel like she's actually acting.
Yeah.
So to
I
me,
think
I
she
was just
could
like,
play anybody
okay,
else,
you
honestly.
cast her in the right role, cool. But I don't know. But it's also just, it's not a good show like this season. And last season was just as bad in my
I
opinion.
remember you saying, yeah.
New
I'm
York
a
was
believer
like, oh,
of like letting things go.
Yeah.
Like I would rather you end a show with 3 seasons, 4 seasons, and be done than try to keep dragging it like Pretty Little
Well-
Liars and things like that. And I feel like that's American Horror Story, like as a whole,
Well-
this whole universe, just let it go for a couple years, and then maybe
Yeah.
if the
Well, 'cause
demand
that's
is
the
there,
thing.
bring it back.
That's the thing with American Horror Story. It's not like Pretty Little Liars. It's more, each season can be its own new thing, almost like a whole new show. So the fact that they're like kind of declining this far, maybe they do just need a break.
well, and they're
Just
bringing
like,
back
yeah,
American
keep
Horror
doing it.
Stories. Have you guys watched that?
I
never
haven't seen it, but I always get confused
tired.
when searching
I don't
it up
want
because
to.
I'm like, which is which? I see
It's
American
not-
Horror Story, American Horror
It's
Story.
bad
I don't know.
also. So they did tie into Coven. They had an episode that tied into Coven, which was very fascinating because it caught everyone off guard. But that was the only good episode that I've seen come from that spin-off series.
So is
This
it like an
is one-
anthology where each episode is different?
Yeah,
Or
each
did-
episode's different,
Oh, okay.
but it's still shit. Sorry.
Damn.
Yeah, but
Duly noted.
yep. So, anyways, all right.
I
Chew.
think it's on Chew, yeah.
Well, this one is a movie I haven't watched. I've only seen one scene from the movie, and it's Kelly Rowland in
Favors
What
Jason.
scene-
Putting Kelly Rowland up there for the one.
I just have to put that there because that was iconic. When you're like, what kind of effort goes around? Like, that was amazing. I just had to put her there. Like, I just had to put her there. I've not watched the movie, but that scene just kills me.
She's
Yeah,
actually
never-
not bad in the movie.
She's not bad in that movie at
She's
all.
not a
really.
bad actress though. That's the thing I was about to say.
Yeah.
I wanted, she's in the new Tyler Perry movie coming out.
I have to watch it for her and Trevante.
Oh,
like,
and Shannon Thornton. I have the biggest. That's my girl. So Shannon Thornton is in it too, and I'm
oh,
like,
she's in it?
yes, she's not in the trailer, but she's in the movie.
Damn, I didn't know. Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
she plays her sister-in-law. I think they're married to the same. They're married into the
Okay.
family.
I'm sure
but-
watching it.
I want to see Kelly Rowland in more stuff.
It
I
must
remember,
have- yeah.
like she was.
Can we also talk about someone who's not aging?
Yeah,
Kelly
she's
Rowland.
definitely one.
Ooh,
She's
looks
gorgeous.
fine.
I haven't seen her
Lifetime,
recently.
her Lifetime Christmas movies are my favorite.
I don't watch them.
You should watch them.
I don't watch Lifetime.
You should. I don't either, but I watch I watch her Christmas movies that come on Lifetime. They're so
What-
good.
what-
Oh
she's
yeah,
stunning.
she aged fine.
She's stunning.
She
But yeah,
is
that-
fine.
was that Freddy vs. Jason?
It was
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason.
I need to watch it because that scene just like then when
I
she-
feel like she would have a blast with that
after
movie.
dragging Freddy, was it Freddy? Yeah. After dragging him, Freddy was like, "You're back." So like, what? Tell you're back. She just stoned. Jason hits her, boom, and she
The hardest
flew.
hit I ever seen.
It's the fact that he went. I feel like he went a little too hard. Like
He went,
That
yeah.
was hard. That's the
Like,
hardest I ever seen anybody get hit.
I ain't never seen you hit nobody that hard, Jason.
That was-
She wasn't that big. You ain't
I
have
have
to do all that.
I have one gripe
Like
with
hand
that
came all the way back. It wasn't just like a little. He said,
question. Wouldn't
Power of all his
that part
ancestors.
was funny when she was doing the shaking as she was falling down the
Like-
tree. But if
I've
he
seen
had a
that meme.
machete like he did, and he hit her that hard, wouldn't he have
She was
just cut her in
sliced.
half?
Yeah. Like, did he
That's
slap
my
her with
only like how did she stay whole?
I'm thinking maybe his like this area. Maybe this just hit her.
But it was that scene. That scene's iconic. I mean,
But
you
that's
may not
the-
remember anything about that movie, but you remember that scene.
That's
And
it.
she
And
fell
the
for a
fact that
white
she
boy.
had the red streaks in that back then. She was still in that era. She was still in her Nelly and
Nelly
Kelly.
era.
Oh,
No matter
yes, that's
what I
right.
do,
Oh God! Don't get that song stuck in my head. That song is gonna be stuck in my head.
Oh my god, I still laugh when I see like what was
Oh.
it, the Nokia sidekick or not the sidekick?
When she's typing on Excel,
Yes, that was wild to
the
me.
girl, no wonder he not getting your
When I
message.
did get back to
I seen
you.
nothing.
Girl, you making a spreadsheet? What's wrong with you?
She just jotting down her ideas of what she wants to say.
All right. Well, I will finish then because here's an. She is honestly. Oh, okay. She's also an award-winning actress who Netflix just did dirty, in my opinion. That pisses me off. But do y'all remember the movie Gothica with Halle Berry?
I was
Yes.
going to say that.
That
was
movie's
that
so
movie.
good.
My sister was
That
obsessed
scared
with that
me.
movie. I haven't watched it.
Ooh,
You haven't watched it?
My sister was
Chew.
obsessed. My sister was obsessed with that movie. She was
Oh,
obsessed.
you would love it.
Chew.
I haven't watched it.
You said your sister?
Yeah, she was obsessed with
She
that
has
movie.
taste. She has taste.
Yes.
She has taste. She has taste.
I
That
still
movie is
remember
such
when
a
that
good
movie came
movie.
out.
It's so f***ing good.
We had
Like,
the DVD. We had the DVD, and I will never
Yep.
forget her on the cover. And it
Yep,
says
with
Gothica.
the glass and
And
stuff.
God.
Oh, I should put that poster up there.
like
That's a good
you
poster to
even
have.
got her to be in a Fred Durst music video. She was promoting.
a good movie.
But
I
it
still
is-
remember that whole music video. I remember the making of that music video. Like that whole movie was, what was that, like 2003, 2004?
It was yeah,
2003.
Probably.
Yeah, yep.
It was like so
It's
long
the
ago.
perfect too, just like thriller. It's jumpy and it makes you think. Like, so good.
so
What's
many
the one
And the look of it, the blue filter over everything.
Yes, I
Oh,
love
I
the blue.
love
I love
that
blue
too.
filter anyways in
Great.
any movie.
Her
But yeah, it
look,
looks great in the movie.
but Halle Berry does a wet look too, so
Yeah.
well.
It's
like-
Very iconic. Fuck.
And if we're gonna
So good
talk
in it.
again about another, like she was also in a movie where, like, I love that she can still make fun of that wig because that wig was bad.
Oh, in the
Nicole,
yeah.
but that's
What?
technically somewhat of a horror film.
Oh,
Mhm.
is that the one?
Where she's the 911 operator.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't know if I saw that. I remember the trailer, but I don't know
think
if I
I saw
actually
that
saw
in
the movie.
movie theaters, but I don't remember it. Like
Oh
that.
god, her wig in that.
Like, I
movie was
remember it, but I don't.
bad.
She was
Yeah,
in
I remember this
Nicole,
trailer.
She was in Kidnap. What's about Halle Berry?
The
Her
same,
kids-
they're like the
her kids
same.
take it
Like
to
Oh
they,
my
the-
god, I
threw
forgot
me
about
off.
Kidnap.
They threw me
Oh,
off for a minute
shit.
because I'm like, wait, which one?
But
Yeah.
I mean, she's incredible also director as well, and I'm still pissed that she filmed an entire movie with Netflix and Netflix just scrapped it.
What?
really?
When and what was this?
Yeah, it's never going to be released.
Did she get paid for it?
Oh yeah, she got
Oh,
her,
okay.
she got her
I'll play
back.
it.
What did they
Gotta
do that
check.
to?
But
What?
it's the fact that she filled an entire movie. The Mothership. It's never going to see the light of day. They're not finishing it.
Wow.
It's got Omari Hardwick.
Oh, okay.
They need to release that right now.
Yeah, that.
Omari is fine as
Yes,
Oh.
he is. Mhm.
Let's start there.
Yes.
Ghosts.
You know
Army of the Dead.
Kelly Rowland
he-
play husband and wife, and I was like, this is the greatest looking couple I've ever seen in my life.
I had to
In
watch
what movie?
Power with my wife, and boy,
With
every
Marky
time he was
Mark.
on screen,
They play her mom and dad. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I he's another one. Like, if you ever watch Army of the Dead, he's like
he was
practically-
so
He's in a
good
scary
in that.
movie. He's in a scary movie too.
yeah, Army of the Dead.
Army of Dead was so
No,
good.
there's
Yeah.
another one though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's another one that had to be voodoo.
There's like a thriller. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't
is
remember.
there?
It had to do with
Really?
voodoo. Yeah.
I will have to
So
look
maybe
that
he's
one
a
up.
Scream King a
I
little
love
bit.
him. But
No, he
yeah,
was great in
no,
Army of the Dead.
you're never gonna
Utaka.
see that movie. They said
Army
of the
no,
Dead was
we're not
so good.
releasing it. I
It's
think it was
called
like
Spell,
a
the one with Omari
60 or
Hardwick, sorry.
70
Oh,
million
Spell.
dollar
Mhm.
movie that they said
Damn.
nope, we're dropping it. They said because they have to do reshoots and a lot of the actors or younger actors have aged up. But even still, I'm like, that sucks. You devote like
Yeah.
a year and a half to
Mm.
2 years of your life to a project, and they just
Yeah.
said,
And then
You
they're
don't
bye.
like,
even
just
get to
kidding.
see it.
It's
Well, yeah. So
stupid.
he was in the Spell with Loretta Devine.
Yeah.
I have not seen that one.
What?
That came out in 2020. Yeah, I remember
That's
the
pretty good.
trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, watch it. I
I
think
might
it
have
was
to do
like a Tubi movie or something. But Tubi is not too shabby right
Yo,
now,
you know what?
so-
What black horror movie that people keep wanting me to react to is The Rating. Have you guys seen that?
I was gonna say Monique. I was gonna say Monique. The gun. She said.
And you too.
I need to see The
haven't
Rating, and I
watched it,
haven't
but
seen
it's
Ma
funny.
either.
You haven't watched it?
You haven't seen Ma?
Ma?
I haven't seen Ma.
Please watch Ma.
Ma.
Please watch Ma. Chance, what are you doing?
It is
There-
Black History Month. How dare
Let me-
you?
Let me
I'm
write you a whole
gonna have to
list of
switch out one of
movies.
my reactions and put Ma up on there.
You have
Matt is
to, Chance. It is
funny.
so
I
freaking
am
good.
disappointed in you.
Matt is
sorry.
so funny.
Chance is House of Disappointment.
Octavia Spencer is
You know
another
what?
person I want to see in more horror movies. She's amazing.
And she
David
was the
still
nurse.
gets mad. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but the nurse. No, go,
Oh.
go,
That scene. That scene
Yeah.
is
go. That was Halloween, right?
Halloween too. Her like that was a death scene.
Oh, and the Rob Zombie one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like she's got a scream on her.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I would like to. I mean, I think even Octavia jokes about it. She's like, when we get in the sequel to Ma, I'm like, I would like to see that.
Please,
I
why
would watch.
haven't they already been on it? Honestly.
I'm like, it was a hit movie. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I loved Ma. So this next one is just honorable mentions. Who do you guys want to talk about?
Oh well, I got a list. I had Aaliyah on there for Queen of the Damned.
Oh,
Nice.
Akasha
That's
was-
like-
that. I wanted to do that so bad this month, and it didn't make it on the list. I want to watch Queen of the Damned so bad.
See, I want to do
really
Queen of
wanna
the
see that
Damned
movie.
after I watch Interview with the Vampire because I want to do Interview with the Vampire, then Queen of the Damned, and then get into the show.
I just found out
But-
that's a
Wait, you're
sequel.
reacting to
Yeah.
Interview with the Vampire at the show.
Huh?
Are you reacting to Interview with the Vampire at the show?
Yeah, I want to. Yeah. Interview with the Vampire is the prequel.
That show
to
is so
Queen of the
good.
Damned.
Yeah.
I know. I'm in this mode right now of like I need to just do this stuff. I need to just watch it because I'm so behind on everything because I sit there and debate. Should I watch it? Should I react to it? What should I do?
Yeah.
And so I just
Yeah.
never get around to it. And that's why Interview with the
I
Vampire.
mean,
I still haven't
and
seen
the
it.
second season's gonna be coming up, so it's kind of like
Which
the
is why I'm
perfect
trying to get it
thing.
out.
Right,
Like,
that
I
gives
need
me
to
hope
be
that
out.
it actually didn't get canceled after the first season.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. It
I-
was so good. That show was so good. And it has a
It was
cult
a hit
fan
for
base.
that streaming
It's-
platform.
It has a cult fan base. So reaction
Yeah.
to
From what
that
I've
show
seen,
is-
yeah.
It's amazing. Oh, that show is so
But
good.
Aaliyah and Queen of the
first
Damned.
episode.
Sorry.
I haven't
Aaliyah and
seen
Queen of the Damned,
Damned
I
yet.
just feel like it's part of the Interview with the Vampire world.
I can't believe I didn't know that until recently. I
Wait,
just
I
found it
was-
out.
How?
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Interview with the
Okay.
Vampire, the movie, is the prequel to Queen of the Damned.
Queen of the Damned, yeah.
True, I was my same reaction. Well, I just found this out like with 3 weeks ago, and I was like, "Wait, what?
Isn't the main dude Lestat? Whatever his name is? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that."
That was like the face crack of the century.
Right.
Just
Are you
like,
serious? I didn't know-
yes,
Yes.
yes.
She was like did she? Well, I don't want to tell the movie.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't-
There's a Lestat in the movie.
Yep.
I didn't know
That's
that.
him. Yes.
By the way, Alia's face card is insane.
It's supposed to be
She-
like in a
That was her
different.
last role. It was
I know, that's what I'm about to
Yeah.
say.
My
Like
heart.
she was on her Tupac era of
Mhm.
like when
She had the
Tupac was
Romeo.
really
Yep.
getting into acting.
Acting,
And then here
yeah.
she comes because she was supposed to be in the Matrix.
Yeah.
And-
she would have been so good in it too.
Her
Like
face
I
card,
cannot
wow.
imagine where she would have been acting wise and what she
Acting-
would have
yeah.
been in by now. Like,
Oh,
I feel like we would have
Yeah.
had more hit albums and more hit films. Like,
Yeah.
well,
for
yeah.
real.
But like
I just-
her motions as a vampire,
I can't wait to see.
I
it.
never wanted to be somebody more. I've never wanted to be somebody more. When she came out of the like,
I
the
know
bath
the scene you're
scene
talking about.
and
Oh,
the fire
oh.
scene, like
You have to watch it. I have to watch it. Oh,
she
You've
is
never
just
seen it?
so
I swear, I've never seen it.
sexy.
the outfits,
Oh,
her
my goodness.
torso, her movements.
I already know she was
Oh.
rocking the boat and everything.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my god, that is like one of the.
I used to
oh.
literally, I used to get a towel and like try to tie it around my waist and walk around the house like I was a Kasha. Like, you cannot tell me I was not her.
I love
I am
that.
her.
Oh my god.
Her, like the teeth, like everything in that movie about her was amazing. Hair, makeup department ate down.
Yeah.
on her. And they looked at her and said, "We're taking our time," and I feel like they fit everything for her. Like they just
Oh.
accentuated the best parts of her.
Yeah.
With
No.
like makeup, hair, everything.
Costume design was on point. They knew what they were doing.
Yes. Exactly.
But I love that you had mentioned like her body movements are just they're mesmerizing.
Well, she already did that. Like the hip roll was her thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was already her thing. And I feel like they were like, now do it when you walk. She did. And it was like perfect.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's
I love her.
You really need to see that
I
movie.
cannot believe that's gonna be our watch along too.
Yeah, please. Let's do it.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Oh
perfect.
my God.
Perfect. Let's do that.
Let me write it down because I will forget. I'll be like, what movie did
Well, then,
I watch too?
Write me down for Bones.
I already know you got Bones, Chance.
Because I've been wanting to see Bones. I looked at because I was looking
Let's
it
do
up
it next week.
before this video.
Week?
Next week? Okay.
For Bones.
Yeah, because I saw there's a lot of like classic Black actors who starred in older horror films back in the day in Bones that they like really brought on to like for a lot of the characters in the movie when I was looking through the list. So that's really cool.
You're gonna love Bones. I know
I forgot he was in Bones.
Hold on one second. Yeah. I'll be right back.
That's a good one. But I am beside myself knowing that Chew has not seen that. Chew,
I'm actually, I don't know why I never watched it for some reason. Okay, I grew up in an African household. So like all those type of movies, we're not allowed to watch it. But now, it, I watch whatever I want. Exactly. So I watch whatever I want. But
I don't think they would approve of that one because that one is very dark sided. Like I watched it as older, and I'm like, this movie is dark.
But I actually never knew it was it had something to do with Interview the Vampire.
I didn't know either until like I got older and I was like watching and I'm listening to the names and I'm like, what? And the thing is like it almost does confuse you a little bit because it's not like they like directly talk about it, I feel like. Okay. I feel like you just like
it's just like the character in a whole different situation.
Well, it's a different time period, so
yeah,
I think it's why it throws you off. But it's still a great movie.
Oh, I think
I had Brandy on my list.
I mean, the fact that she's coming back
to
do an A24 horror film.
Oh yeah,
no, it's gonna be.
By the way, I feel Neon, the company Neon,
the new one.
They're eating it for up. It's not even funny. They're eating them up because they have long legs coming out. They have Coco.
Long legs?
Like I still haven't watched the trailer for that.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen the pictures.
What the trailer? It gives away nothing. The trailer gives away nothing.
That's what's so great about it.
So good.
Yeah.
Like, they're eating it for the up. It's not even funny. So,
I haven't watched the Cuckoo teaser. I need to because I'm excited.
Oh, they got a teaser out for that finally?
I love Hunter Schafer.
Finally.
So.
Hunter Schafer is amazing. I also had Demon Knight since Chance made me watch it, and that's so campy and good. And I mean,
Jada's amazing.
Jada Pinkett in that was like, wait a minute.
She was everything to me growing up in that movie.
Yeah, with her little tank top and blonde hair. I was like, oh,
yes.
Okay. And what's the other lady? The one that we were talking about?
I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's CCH Pounder. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly how you say it. Yeah, her. She was in that,
yeah.
and I feel like I've seen her something else that was.
She's been in so like
that
actress has been.
Yeah, I remember from Face Off.
Deserves an Oscar and hasn't gotten one. I feel like
she was great in that. Supper time.
What movie is that?
And everything.
What movie is that?
Demon Knight.
I did a watch along with you for that one, and it's really good.
But Night with the K.
It's one of those movies. It's very campy. Don't take it too serious.
Very campy. Yeah, it's not serious.
You're gonna be like, "What is happening?" But it's just still like everyone's.
It's a total 90s
amazing
flick.
to look at too. Yeah. And what was the main villain guy from?
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Yeah, Billy
Zane.
He
was in Titanic.
He was. He was also the villain.
Titanic. Yeah, also the villain in Titanic.
I thought
he was sexy as f***ing Charmed. If you remember.
You thought he was black?
I thought he was black. I thought he was.
No, he did not. Hold up. Wait. He's the whitest of whites.
I thought
he looked like he mixed with a little something.
He looked like Chance.
Hold up now.
I mean, that's.
Wait, what does it say he is? Hold on.
I mean, I'm looking at a photo of him, and he looks.
I always forget that he's related to Lisa Zane.
Yeah, that's
who was in Freddy's Final Nightmare.
And she is definitely. Oh, he's okay of Greek descent. Okay, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's right. I think me and Jay looked that up actually after because we were like, wait, what is he?
He is so.
I don't know. Like
God did good on him.
His sister giving Troyan Belisario, so she can have some too. And that took me out when I found out she was black. I said, "What? Where? Spencer from Pretty Little Liars?" No.
Where?
Oh my god. I'm trying to think if there are any other really good honorable mentions.
Oh, I
Vin
was gonna
Rames.
say, damn it, that's what I was just about to
Really?
say. Yeah, I was just about to say Vin Rames. Yeah,
Vin
I'll
Rames,
let you go ahead. Yeah.
No, you go. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say the only two left I had were Vin Rames and Jada Pinkett, but Vin Rames from People Under the Stairs, and his role in People Under the Stairs is small, and I really don't like his character in that. But the fact that he's a final boy in Dawn of the Dead, the remake,
Yeah, I would say Dawn of the Dead.
I love that because we don't. Not only do we not get a lot of final boys, we don't get a lot of final black boys. So yeah, I loved it, and his character in that is just great.
He was also in Piranha 3D and 3 Double D.
I never did see that one. That's the one that the director of High Tension and that alligator movie did, right? Crawl. Yeah. He's great. So that's the only reason why I want to watch it, because he makes some.
There's a movie that people sleep on, and it bombed at the box office, but I loved it. It's Dracula 2000. It's from Wes Craven.
That's another one on my list that I really want to see.
And Omar Epps is in it.
Yes. I was just telling you. Yeah.
Ooh, he could turn me into a vampire any day.
Yeah, I need to see that.
Apparently, Omar Epps is like a horror boy too, because it was a Scream.
Yeah.
Part 2. Also, that's in my personal opinion, I feel like Scream Part 2, the opening scene is my best out of the whole franchise.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Part 2, in my opinion, it was so good.
And 2 is not even my favorite, but
yeah, but that opening scene,
the opening,
because the fact that everyone thought that they were playing, she was in front of them. I'm dying. They're still fighting. They're still playing. Yeah, they thought that it was just bands and jokes, but it was real. It's something that happened in real life. So yeah, Part 2, the opening scene was amazing.
2's my favorite song. I'm not gonna argue that.
That's all I got to talk about for now.
Yeah, my honorable mention was Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah, she's my honorable mention.
You sure, Smith? The way she be talking, I don't know.
Jada Pinkett Alcina.
I don't know about that one.
Oh my goodness.
But no.
Has Will Smith been in a horror movie?
Who?
Technically, I Am Legend is horror.
Oh, I Am Legend.
That's the only one I'd like to see him do some horror though.
He would do good in a horror movie.
I want to see more of this girl in horror movies though. The girl from Talk to Me.
Sophia Wilde. I was gonna bring her up and say like she's on her way.
Damn, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, she was so good in that.
That performance was so good.
Oh my god.
The final shot was incredible. Where they're like, talk to me. And she's like, that was insane. I was like,
that was so good.
That was so good. I need to see her.
I mean, there's gonna be a sequel. Yes. They already said so, but they haven't mentioned anything. And they're doing a prequel, which I'm interested. They're also doing a prequel, which I kind of want to know because I want to know all about.
Isn't the prequel all filmed on a cell phone too, or using like a phone?
It's
like
gonna be old school, kind of. Yeah. Like maybe not found footage vibe, but like
not found footage. My head.
But that's just for the prequel. I think that's like the prequel. Like the.
How did you forget? How did we forget Storm Reed? Did we forget? Storm Reed
we kind of mentioned her.
Well, I feel like she needs her own. She needs her own like proper.
Let's talk about Storm Reed because
she's amazing.
Well, I haven't seen none too, so that's why I didn't.
I haven't seen anything she's in yet, but I've heard nothing but praise.
She's amazing.
Everything
I haven't seen anything, but
what's the Invincible Man? The Invincible Man.
She was an Invisible Man. I forgot.
Her scream.
I mean, you saw her screaming and missing, and she has a Euphoria.
Wait, the newest Invisible Man?
Yeah, she's in
I've seen that. I forgot she was in that. Yeah. I totally forgot about that. That was her.
Yeah. And also, again, if
Euphoria,
you've seen the last of the series,
I haven't
her episode as Riley.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet, so I do need to see that.
The Last of Us, like,
oh my god,
that's the horror girl. That's
like
I was in a check, and I'm just forgetting.
So happy. Like, and again,
I didn't finish The Last of Us. That's why.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I got spoiled on the second one, so that's.
I don't want to finish it. I know how it ends, and I don't want to go through it again. Really.
That's fair. Okay, but you should at least watch Riley's episode. That was
I'm gonna watch all of it. I'm gonna watch all
Storm
of it.
Reed was.
I had to build myself up to get
yeah.
I
had to prepare myself.
She slayed. So I love.
You should just do it around the time season 2's coming out.
I'm about to cry at the end of Buffy.
Also,
they're not doing nothing but graduating high school.
You can add Euphoria. Euphoria is horror, right?
Yeah.
I mean, based on what I've heard, yeah.
You want to talk about trauma?
Trauma. Because you know why? Every time they show Storm Reed in Euphoria, she's always standing in one corner, traumatized. She's just shaking like this. I'm just like, oh my god, give my girl a rom-com. Give her a rom-com script, please.
Oh,
give her some happy. Well, even just like I've seen just clips from Euphoria, just people post stuff, and like even just the way they shoot some of the scenes.
Wait, you're not watching Euphoria?
With the girl, I think her name is Madison, the girl who was trying to be somebody else.
You're not watching Euphoria.
Some of the stuff I see. No, I haven't seen Euphoria.
Wait, I want to know what you've seen. I want to know what you've seen.
I think she was just in a bathroom doing something.
Okay, sorry.
We will talk about. I think we need to talk a little bit about Euphoria in the after hours. That's funny. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but I will say it has been a fun conversation, and thank you to everyone. So first off, Chance, where can everybody find you?
You can find me, like it says that on the screen on YouTube, Chance's House of Horror. I react to any and everything all horror, so you can find me there. Otherwise, Last Chance Edits on Twitter, Chance's House of Horror on Instagram, but I don't post there, so.
Jay, where can everyone find you?
Jamie's World on YouTube, and Twitter. And Twitter, it's spelled like it is on the screen, and YouTube, it's just meets with 2 E's, spaces in between. J Meets World. And I react to whatever I feel like.
Love that. And
mostly horror. I mean, a lot of horror. Sorry.
Shu, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Choosers and Letterboxd.
Oh yeah, Letterboxd for me.
Choosers, yeah. I react to anything and mostly Christian content. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
Okay, all right. Good wholesome content like Society of the Snow. Okay. Let us know in the comments who you think are also horror icons to you, Black horror icons, and if there are any movies that are your favorites, because I know there's a bunch out there that I haven't seen. I was just looking up. I need to watch Ganja and Hess. Apparently, that's like a cult classic.
I haven't seen it either.
Watch that. And comment down below, hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're here every week, and we're so sorry our favorite person of color, George, couldn't make it. So until next time, y'all.
Bye.
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 You have been listening to the horror